Okay, guys, we are back. Went out and did some fishing and re-equipped all our stuff. I think we're good to go. We're not gonna go back into that ocean, that's for sure. Or at least we're not gonna dive into the ocean. That seems like a bad idea. Instead, we'll just kind of skim along the surface here. Okay. It does just seem to mainly be an ocean. It's not that surprising. Kind of expect to see a lot of repeated locations. Accompanied by a certain amount of vastness. Why is it doing that? Oh. Oh, what? Because we need to add a new... Yep, we're getting funny rooms here. We need to add a fix here. Okay, I'm gonna add map, ignore. Problem is we gained 3 EXP, which is a prompt we haven't gotten yet. So here we go. We'll add this to the ignore clause. There we go, that should fix that. Okay. Oh, our wings evaporated. I also kind of expect this southern jaunt here. We have a boat. Why do we lose our concentration? I feel like Talaris has been shook up. I guess dying twice will do that to you. Look at that, even our max HP is a couple points lower. Yeah, as expected, I think this leads back to here. Still in the southern Uthlin Ocean, although this says this is the seaside cliffs, and there's a sea lion here. I've ran into a sea lion before while on a kayak. It was the most terrifying experience. No, second most terrifying experience. The first oh, come on. So we keep losing the camera. The first most terrifying experience on a kayak was when I knocked aside a branch and a nest of spiders in the branch all fell on me. According to the people in the area, they said they'd never seen anyone leap out of a kayak without moving so quickly. I think that's how I described it in my head as well. I was in that kayak and suddenly I wasn't in that kayak. Ooh. It was a very bad experience. Okay, so we're on the seaside cliffs. There are sea lions here. Let's consider that sea lion, even though we probably know it could kick our butt. Oh! It seems like a very easy kill. I feel kind of bad. Sea lions aren't, like, mean or anything. Okay, let's fight a sea lion. I mean, the sea lion's hitting back. He's not hitting back crazy hard, though. Oh, I'm just typing in cast. I need to be casting immolation. I think this is starting to look bad for us. I'm not handling this very well, though. I really should have cast armor and some other things on us. Looks like we won. 125 EXP? Okay. Sea lion's dead. Leg is sliced from... Wait a minute. I didn't think sea lions had legs. I'm almost certain they don't have legs. Hold on. Let me pull up a picture of a sea lion. I mean, I guess they have arms. Wouldn't you just get a tail from a sea lion? Oh, whatever. Let's just take the sea lion leg and eat that leg. This wouldn't be a terrible place to fight some monsters and get some EXP. Looks like we can go up, though. So we're gonna go up. Find ourselves on a steep hillside. Oh, there's a griffin here. Okay, we're going back down. Going back down. Can we sleep in the ocean? We're in the ocean. Can we sleep here? Oh my gosh. Guys, we can sleep in the ocean. I think I love this game. We're gonna wake, cast burnout, cast warmth, and then we're gonna sleep on the ocean. 'Cause why not? Pretty soon we should... This makes no sense. I assume that perhaps... Pardon me. Perhaps this would make more sense if we had a boat. Like a canoe or something. Because you could sleep on the canoe, but... it wouldn't be the safest thing in the world, but... you could still do it. I'm not sure how we're sleeping... while we're in the ocean, though. We are flying magically, I guess. Maybe the wings are keeping us... Okay, maybe I can imagine this, that the wings... the wings work without us focusing on them, and they're just holding us up there in the air. So it's like we're being suspended in the air, but we're just kind of like, you know, hunched over in the air sleeping. The real question is what happens when our wings run out. They're about to. Are we gonna plunge into the ocean and wake up? That's gonna be kind of funny. The wings evaporate. We didn't wake up. You wake and stand up. Stand up in what? The ocean? Oh well. Okay. Well, what's our score here? What's our EXP? We still need more HP. It looks like we're less shaken by our death, at least, so that's a bonus. So we could get back up to our full HP. How much EXP did we need? We need 3,000 to gain a level? You know, the 150 we're getting from the sea lions aren't exactly a terrible amount. So that's 150, so every 10 is 1,500, so we need to kill 20 of them. It's not great, but we really just haven't found anything lately that we can fight without getting murdered. Or that is way too easy and we don't get any XP from it. I think we fight these sea lions. Maybe? Okay, let's cast armor. Cast burnout. No, we'll cast inflame. Now we'll cast burnout. I'll cast immolation on a sea lion. And we'll fight the sea lion like this. Oh my gosh, the sea lion left. Now our burnout is being wasted. Here we go. This fight is going a lot better. Okay, that's one sea lion, although we got less EXP from that one. I think one of them, or I think the one we were fighting ran away. But then the burns killed it. So I know our immolation deals damage over time. Do you think it would be better if we just cast immolation on things and then walked away? And let them burn to death? I mean, is that a viable strategy? That one guy we talked to, what was his name? I've got it written down here. Liritsu. He said that we should use that spell that makes everyone attack each other. But I don't like that one. You clearly dodge a sea lion's attack. Clearly we have dodged it. See, our problem is we ran out of MP. And now we're just sitting here flailing with this dagger. We're both missing each other, the sea lion and the human. Neither are built for terribly good combat. Yeah, see, our pitiful immolation tears into the sea lion. We didn't even cast immolation, and it dealt damage again. Doesn't seem to deal damage very quickly, though. Ooh. I think we should flee. You need a boat. Oh, shoot. Our wings ran out. Oh, no, we can't concentrate. Oh, no. We're gonna die. We're gonna die from the sea lion. Because we can't... We don't have wings. We can't leave. Oh, gosh. Okay, we got a little bit of MP back, and I cast another immolation. Oh, my gosh. That was so close. You hear a sea lion's death cry. I don't know why it says we hear a sea lion's death cry when we're right in front of it. Oh, look, the mapper got confused because we tried to move. Okay, I guess we just sleep here again, even though it makes no sense. Cast burnout. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can. We just have barely enough. We've become better at burnout. That's good. Talaris almost mauled to death by a sea lion. We'll wait for the next tick, and then we'll wake back up and cast Warmth. Because that will get us the MP regen. We'll go back to sleep here. So we can barely kill 2 sea lions before needing a full restore. We're getting more like 130 EXP. I don't know why we got 150 from that first one. So it's like... How much EXP do we need left? 2782? Let's assume that we get 130 from each one. We need to kill 21 more. That means we would need to do this 10 more times. Well, 11. It's probably worth it. As crazy as that sounds. We could cast the... Yeah, I didn't think about this. We could cast the Vorpal necklace into the ocean here. Cast it into the fires! Isildur! And I don't know. The Vorpal necklace doesn't... it's too weird of an item. I don't want to let it go. It literally is becoming the ring to our Smeagol. Okay, Burnout's subsided. We could cast Burnout again, but... we don't have full MP anyway. Good grief, our MP takes forever to come back. Even with Warmth. Is it because we're sleeping somewhere weird? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. If we wake and then go back to shore, will we heal faster? It's a fisherman's hovel. Ooh, there's a chest here. I don't want to steal this guy's chest, though. Wait, why is it bopping us around in weird places? Hold on, what? Oh, because it says an incorrect room name. Okay, let's see if we heal faster now. I mean, hopefully we do. We're getting 30 MP versus... how much were we getting back here? We went from 146 down to 130? Yeah, it seems like you can sleep in the ocean, but it's not a good idea. You get your stats back. You get your stats back slower. I also think if we don't goof around and fight another sea lion immediately after there, it just bothers me we don't have a better offensive option other than immolation. We did learn deny entropy, which is not a very useful spell. It's I think, I mean, we're not even trained in this, we couldn't use it, but I think it what did it do? It protects your equipment so it can't be dissolved or anything like that. But sea lions are not shooting out a lot of acid, so I don't think it's something we really need to deal with them. One more tick and we'll be at full MP. It really does, though, seem like we're healing faster now that we're not sleeping in the ocean. So I'm gonna go out there on a limb and say that it's probably better that we go back to the shore and sleep. Okay. We need a boat, right. Okay, we'll cast armor. Cast inflame. We're already inflamed. And then we will cast him on the lion. So I think what it is that every few turns you get a free, because of the burn of immolation, it's like you're getting a free cast of immolation, but it doesn't trigger fast enough on its own to be really worthwhile, it seems like. So that's why we want to keep casting it, because we keep implementing that damage. Plus it kills them a lot faster, obviously. The sea lion spasms before going limp in the water. Brutal. We'll do warmth and burnout on the shore, and then we'll just sleep it off. I think we can maintain this fairly well. We're having a lot of spells juggling right now, like Wings of Flame, Inflamed, Warmth, Burnout, Armor, which is putting a strain on our MP. But we have to wait for our HP to come back anyway. I don't know. Maybe Inflame isn't worth it. It's probably not. What does Inflame even do? It just improves your damage roll. I don't think it's worth it, but it only costs 5 mana. That's the real reason it doesn't matter. It's just, there's almost no reason not to use it, because it costs so little mana to use. Whereas Wings costs 25, which is pretty high. Burnout costs a full 30. Warmth costs 25. That's almost, between armor and all of that stuff, that's almost 100 mana. It's such a pain. Maybe Burnout isn't needed. That would cut 30 mana out of the rotation. Because we're entering into MMO territory here, where we should consider our skill rotation. So we just did Warmth costs mana, but it gives us mana back. It's kind of a weird situation. Let's see, so it increases mana regeneration while people sleep at the location. But how much does it increase it, I wonder? Because unless we're getting a bonus of more than 25 back, we're just spending 25 mana to get 25 mana. Which seems kind of silly. Oh, we didn't cast armor on ourselves. Oh well, it's fine. Sea Lion's probably not going to really hurt us that much. I mean, it's a DPS race, right? If we focus more on damage and less on status. But armor only costs 5. We should have cast armor. It was a mistake not to cast armor. We're too late in the fight for it to matter now. Let's go ahead and keep casting Immolation. Eventually, I'm sure this thing will die. There we go. Spill their guts. We'll sacrifice those guts to Allele. We'll go back to shore. Yeah, I don't think we need Burnout. I think Warmth is okay. Because we're still getting the bonus from Warmth. Oh my gosh, we're thirsty. Okay. We're still getting the bonus from Warmth. So you could almost think that Warmth, the rotation on Warmth's MP cost is cut in half since we're getting 2 uses out of 1 cast. We definitely don't need burnout. The sea lion doesn't do enough damage if we rotate immolation in several times. Should have cast armor. Probably don't really need it though, because even though it's 5 MP, it just is unnecessary. We're gonna heal our HP back before our mana comes back anyway, so the burnout usage is pointless. I mean, I guess it would increase our skill in armor, but do we care necessarily? I don't think so. I think Inflame might be worth it just because increasing the damage roll ends the combat faster. It's probably not a big difference either way, though. Okay. It really is the mana that's holding us back from doing this faster. Is there a way to do this with less mana? What if we go in... Okay. What if we utilize our... dagger a bit more? So instead of going non-stop on the immolations, because that's probably what's draining us so fast, utilize our dagger a bit more. We will cast armor, because if the fight is extended, we're probably going to take a little more damage. That will leverage our HP into this, since we don't really care about our HP. We might as well spend more HP to spend less mana, if that makes sense. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, gonna cast armor, cast inflame, no burnout. Okay, we'll open it up with an immolation since it deals DOT. Let's see how many turns it takes before immolation deals its damage again. So we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is turn 6. Turn 7. Turn 8. Turn 9. Turn 10. 11. 12. 12, that's not very much. Or, I mean, that takes quite a while. And we've taken quite a bit of damage from the sea lion. I don't know if it's reasonable to rely on our dagger at all. I think we have to almost rely completely on immolation. Yeah. It's annoying. We'll throw down warmth and then we'll see if we will regenerate HP as fast as our MP. But again, did we even get anything out of stalling out the fight like that? Did we hit the sea lion once? We feel less armor. Wait, what? I thought we cast armor. Oh my goodness, we didn't have armor for that. We tried to cast it, but we were already armored. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe the HP damage isn't accurate. We would have taken less damage if we weren't unarmored. But okay, let's see if we ever hit this thing. Okay, Pitiful Impalement hits the sea lion. We did hit it. Miss, miss, miss. We did hit it a couple times. Miss, 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 miss. 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 Way more misses. 3 hits. We miss a lot. Looks like maybe we hit this thing. Goodness. Is it really just 3 times? I think we just hit it 3 times in that entire fight. Yeah, I don't think the dagger is really something we can rely on. And surprisingly, we gained our MP back faster, but then we weren't armored, so I don't know if that's a fair... I don't know if that's a fair comparison. Okay, let's see how fast we get hit now that we're armored. Now that we're armored, what is our armor score? We're considered barely protected on some of these stats. We're still taking a lot of damage, though. I mean, immolation right now really is the bread and butter of where damage comes from. It's the same problem we had with those imps all those years ago back at the school. And unfortunately, our kit hasn't changed at all since then. We're still stuck relying on immolation. Why are we getting less and less EXP the more we kill these things? That's bonkers. Do we legitimately get less EXP if we kill something repetitively? That's insane. Why would that ever be a part of the game? I mean, I understand that if you're a higher level, you get less EXP from things. But before you've gained a level? That just seems cruel. I mean, we started out getting 150, now we're getting 90. That's almost half. I think we're already under the effects of warmth. We'll cast burnout. I mean, I was willing to kill 20 of these things, but if we're only getting 90, it suddenly becomes like, we started out needing like what, 3,000? Which would be 33. Currently we have 2,300, which would be at 90, it would be 25. We're actually going down. We started out at 20, then it was like 23. Now we're up to 25 in spite of having killed like 5 or 6 of them. I'd like to test this theory. I'm going to... oh wait, we're not even close to combat ready. I'm going to continue to kill these sea lions and see if we drop even below 90. Because I think if we do, then at that point it could definitely confirms it that you get less EXP when you grind against the same monster, which feels bad. Like, there's one thing I can say in its defense, and that is it would prevent bot grinding to a degree, except it wouldn't, because a bot would still just grind against the same monster. It's not like it would... like, a bot isn't going to get tired. A bot isn't going to look at this and go, oh, I'm only getting 90 EXP, I guess it isn't worth it. They're not going to care. They're just going to keep doing it. Whereas a human player, unfortunately, whose time is much more valuable than a bot's, is going to look at this and go, well, I don't want to grind here anymore. I feel like either remove the grinding or make the grinding something you can pursue. Wow, armor lasts quite a while. That's kind of nice. Are we inflamed? We are inflamed. We are armored. We are winged. We are ready to go. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this, see what our experience point gain is. Oh, we killed that one much faster. This time we got 113. I don't know what's going on. I think we're going to go ahead and fight another one. For some reason, that one was really weak. I don't know, it's possible, I suppose, that certain sea lions would have different stats. Or we could have just gotten lucky on that one. Oh, we killed that one, we got 110. I guess that's fine. I don't know why we got 150 on that first one. We managed to kill 2 of them on that rotation. It's gonna take a little longer for our stats to come back. Yeah, we're not even a third there though. We started out at 3,000, we're at 2,089. Okay, maybe 150 was a bad number. Let's try, we seem to be getting 110 now. 2,089 divided by 110, so it's like 18 more. Ugh. No, it's more like 19 more. Man, it's almost like the foot in the door mechanic, right? Like, if a salesperson can get you to buy something small, they have a much better chance of getting you to buy something large. So I feel like we came in here and we were like, oh, we just have to kill 20 of them. That's not a big deal. And then we started killing them and then we're getting less and less EXP. And now that we've gone full circle and it's like, okay, we're here again and we have to kill 19 of them, which is pretty much 20. And I'm like, we agreed to that 30 minutes ago, but now should we agree to it again? I mean, if we have to kill 20 of them, I guess we can do it. We leave though if they start dropping 90 on a consistent basis. I am not putting up with that nonsense. That's just too few. Like, it's already bad enough. This game was made, what, in the 1998. So you gotta think, back then, well, even today, grinding is considered... Grinding is in this weird spot, right? Like, it used to be a mechanic implemented to make games last longer because you're playing on an NES or an SNES cartridge and your game just can't really last that long if it doesn't exist. So at one point, grinding served a legit purpose to extend the length of a game, because then you wouldn't really have a game if you didn't. But these days I look pretty low on grinding. I don't like it. Mainly because we're not learning very much by doing this. I think you could probably double the EXP that monsters give you, and I'd consider it a very big improvement. I mean, we could be missing something, right? Like, maybe I haven't optimized the character correctly, and that is on me. This is just a very early... Even though we've put so many hours into this, this is our first character, so we probably don't understand all the ins and outs. There's something we could have done to increase our damage output to make this easier. Ah, we're back to 89. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice this heart to Allele. I don't think I can do this. This just isn't fun, and it's a waste of both of our time. But is this the only way to level up? Like, we keep getting killed by everything, and here's something we can kill that we get EXP from. Is this just what we need to do? Our armor's pretty bad, though. It would probably help if we had better armor, but even better armor wouldn't increase our damage output. Maybe that's the problem. We need a better dagger. I haven't seen anyone sell daggers, though. Just mostly, like, random stuff. We also aren't getting any gold from this. Not even, like, squirrel pelts or something, so... Not only are we having to take a lot of time to do this, but we're also not getting any kind of item influx. There was that griffin on the cliff. You don't think we could fight a griffin, do you? I can't do this if we're going to be getting 90 EXP. Okay. Do we have armor on ourselves? We do. For the next 5 hours, I think we're good. You cast armor, we come up here. We can flee if the griffin gives us too much trouble. And I'm not going to fight it. I just want to go up here and see what it is. Wait, a sea bull? Large bull sea lion. Whoa. Bellows challengingly. Let's consider the bull. Looks a bit tough. Yeah, I would bet. Okay, that must have been it. We weren't fighting the big sea lions. Let's consider this griffin. Oh, the griffin would... oh, but it has an aura of goodness. Okay. It's not going to kill us. Supposedly. Okay. Well, good, because I don't want to fight a griffin either. A steep seaside cliff. Although there is nothing resembling a path, a few handholds have been carved into the face of the cliff. A griffin flexes its wings and switches its lion's tail back and forth. We'll keep going up. Now we're on a cliff overlooking the ocean. Where are we? I feel like I should probably make this a new area, but I'll worry about that later. We're just on some cliff overlooking the ocean. It appears that we can go up even higher. On a stone shelf high above the ocean. Overhead, another shelf of stone protrudes from the wall of the cliff, and high in the sky above can be seen indistinct avians swirling and diving. There are 2 griffins here. Interesting. I'm going to keep going up. Cliff high above the ocean. The winds at this altitude are quite brisk, blowing dust and large feathers into swirling eddies. A layer of white clouds conceals the mountain peak overhead. Looks like our wings ran out. I'm going to put those back on us. A human walks fearlessly among the griffins. Let's look at this human. A human dressed in warm leather clothing walks among the griffins, patting one now and then or calling out with approximation of the griffin's harsh screech. Yeah, I'm gonna leave crazy griffin person alone. And we can go south along a cliff very high above the... there's a couple... Wow, there's several humans up here with these griffins. You said just an NPC. Let's consider the human. They probably could kick our butt. Yeah. A narrow path over the bay, which leads to a mountainside shrine. The path winds to a dead end here at a small clearing, partially sheltered by the weathered gray rock of the cliffs. At the back of the recess, a white slab of veined marble forms a simple altar behind it. A tall seraph has been carved deeply into the stone. The simple relief is starkly effective, portraying a slender seraph with 3 pairs of wings. Below you, the rocky cliffs rise straight out of the deep, turbulent water of the Uthlin Ocean, constantly pounded by surf. The chill winds whip about noisily in the clouds above. Feathered shapes cavort and call. To the south, the dangerous path leads around a bend in the cliff, and a stone statue of a seraph leans out over the cliff edge mid-leap. A small griffin is here, and a youthful Chatarn male stands nearby. Eyes alert. Let's look at the Chatarn male. fine. I just didn't want to spell Chitaran. Here we go. Yeah, looks like a handsome, boyish Chitaran. Neck covered with silver paint. A dedicant of the goddess Calera, he spends his time at her holy sites, selling devotional necklaces to approaching seekers. Oh, you sell necklaces? Lytal tells us this necklace will go stronger when it comes near a shrine of Calera. The empowerment lasts about a day. Yeah, but you're charging 4 platinum for it. I can't afford that. Anyway, we'll mark it as a shop on the map. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. You can go down off the cliff there, but I want to go higher. We'll go up even higher. Wow. We're at the mountain peak. Believe it or not, we can still go up higher. Now we're in the clouds. Floating amid a rolling cloud bank, you are surrounded by a thick white layer of mist. The air swirls and roils with the air currents as the brisk wind blows stiffly through the cloud layer. Barely visible through the fog is the peak of the mountain below. Oh, right, we're flying. Shoot. We've got 1 hour of flight left. Let's go back down. We've never really determined what happens when, Shoot, did it create a new room? Gosh darn it. We've never really found out what happens when you run out of flight in the middle of a place. Okay, I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna wait for our wings to run out. I don't know if the game will register that we're high up in the air and it will make us fall and take damage, but I don't think a mountain top is the place to test that, so we'll wait. I don't think it'll take too much longer. Oh, there's a griffin rider. Oh, wings modify dexterity? I didn't realize that. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, super weird. I think what happens is you go up, and then when you go back down, you always enter this middle section. That's annoying. Unless it's just that when you go up, you always enter an area right above the... Oh, I bet that's what it is. Okay. This will make more sense when we map it. We'll start mapping. We go up. We're going to stop mapping. And then go back down. And then what's going to happen is when we go to 852 and go up, we're going to end up, yep, right back there. Cool. Excellent. I think we just fixed it. But why is 852 missing a... What? Why did it do that? What is this room called? 1854. Goes south down into 850. Yeah, it worked for... I don't know why it's being goofy. It's fine, we'll just manually do it. 1854. There, it's working fine now. So how high do we want to go up here? Oh gosh, our wings evaporated. Oh, we're fine. What if we tried to move now? What if we go east? You aren't flying. What if we go down? You aren't flying. Okay. So we don't need to worry about our wings running out. We just have to recast it. That's fine. Okay. Wow, let's go explore this. Wait a minute. Isn't Allele like, wasn't she the Mad Angel? Hold on. I thought Allele might have been the Aelin goddess. Let me find out here. Oh my goodness, it is! Okay, so Talaris would reach for the sky here, because this is probably the closest to Allele he'll ever get. Oh yeah, he is super hyped for this. The height of the distance between him and the ground below isn't even on his mind right now. He is that singularly tract-minded with this concept of rising up above. Okay, so let's fly around the sky a bit. We're in the clouds. Wait, I'm a little confused. What's going on here? I think something happened here that goofed the mapper. Wait, what's going on here? We just keep going east, but we're not going anywhere new. I just keep cycling through the same location over and over again. We're also getting a little tired from moving so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do this like this. Okay guys, we're off the map. I can't get the map back up. We're gonna have to do this old-fashioned. Do we sleep here? To regain our movement? How fast is that gonna come back? We were spending like 20 to move through the clouds. No, about 10, but then it jumped to 20. I'm not sure why. Is there a city in the sky? We'll let one more tick go by and then we'll wake up and start moving again. There we go. Okay, so we need to find our way out of here. I don't know where we are. We can't go back down for some reason. Let's try going north 1. This is apparently a new area. An ancient gray-furred griffin is here. Going back south. Go south 1 more. What we're looking for is where we can go down. Right? Because we need to go back down to the mountain. Oh, we can only go north and east here. Is there a limit? Is there an end eventually to this everlasting... everlasting skyway? Not sure. We're getting some weird things here. Like, in general, I'm not sure if the movement actions we're taking make logical sense. I'm having a very difficult time figuring out where we are or how to navigate. It says where the air swirls and roils around with air currents as the brisk wind blows stiffly through the cloud layer. It's possible the winds are blowing us off course, and that's what's causing problems. I'm not sure. It might be another one of those kind of, see, we keep randomly finding new locations, though, like this. This might be another Erindam sewer situation. Let's just keep going north, see how high north we can go. Oh, here's a new area. What I'm really thinking is that this area wraps around, kind of like a Mario level, is what I'm betting. But I can't prove it. We could just try recalling and then coming back here to get a fresh start. Oh man. The jug is empty. We're gonna have to recall because we don't have any water. Okay. Back in Avendar. Whew, it feels good to be back here. Man, let me tell you. Wow, there's a lot of stuff lying around today. Small rug of brown fur. Oh, right. That's that Chiraka guy. Wait, we don't even need to kill the pigeons anymore. I'm like so programmed to kill pigeons. Oh, her brains splashed all over. We'll sacrifice those brains to Allele. But yeah, it's so weird that it feels good to be back here in Avendar. Oh wait, we're thirsty, of course. We need to get something to drink. I don't know if it matters where we sleep, as odd as that sounds. We'll just go to the bar and fall asleep. Oh, we're in the kitchen. Okay, let's not sleep in the kitchen. We'll just sleep right here. Mostly we just need our movement back. We seemed like we got lost amidst the aerial torrents of whatever that location was east of Uthlin. Some kind of strange mountain. Kind of would be nice to explore the top of the mountain as well. Apparently there was a shrine there, but there were other parts of the cliff we could have been walking around. Oh well. Oh, what happened? Oh, we're in the 3D view for some reason. Stop that. I want 2D. Movement does not come back terribly fast. Considering we have 333 of it. Let's go ahead and we'll wait for one more tick. Oh, we got it. Alright, let's wake. Let's wing, take a look around. And we'll travel back to Irendon. The wing should make this not terrible. And then from there we'll travel back up into the mountains. This is getting farther and farther each time we do this. Okay. Now from here, we can only go up and down. So we'll go down just to link it on the map, but here we could have gone to the east. Which doesn't really seem to lead to anywhere new. Yeah, it's just another part of the cliff. Oh, shoot, in here is a nesting cave. This might be a little dangerous. A rounded tunnel nearly twice the height of a man burrows its way into the face of a cliff. The cave walls are smoothed over from the passing of countless bodies, and the floor is coated with a layer of guano and large feathers. The stone of the walls is warm compared to the hill outside. The cave continues to the north and exits to the west. A mother griffin guards her young. It's considered the mother. The griffin does have an aura of goodness. I'm going to assume that the griffin is not going to attack us. I'm going to hope the griffin does not attack us. So we'll go ahead and go north here. There are a lot of baby griffins all dancing around here. It's a big cave. Okay, this is a dead end. Just another nesting cave here. Alright. So we found the griffin nest. And that actually sums up all the locations we hadn't visited. I think we're gonna come over here and sleep. Get some of this movement back. I think we really need all 330 movement before we go up into the sky again. Because we're gonna need to figure out what the heck is going on. I think what's happening is we're in the sky and we're traveling in a circle. And that's going to make mapping it really difficult, because we need a single point of reference, and I'm hoping that the point that we can go up and down on the mountain will remain consistent, and then we can use that as the point of reference to know where we are. Otherwise, there might not be a very good way of knowing when the edge of the map happens. Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident about it in general. Wait, we got some more EXP? When did that happen? What did we kill to get EXP? We have 1859 now. We must have gotten better at, like, casting a spell. Sometimes you get EXP for doing that. It is kind of funny how we're improving our Wings of Flame over and over. Detect invisibility, that's questionable. I don't think we've ever needed it. Although, theoretically, wouldn't we be able to go into that place with the bandit and cast Detect Invisibility and maybe see him? I don't know. I think the problem is, it almost would require prior knowledge to know that something is invisible. Because you're not going to go through the game just casting it over and over again. Really looking forward to Smoke. Smoke seems pretty... Smoke is definitely one we want. I don't know what Lambent Aura is. I probably shouldn't even look it up. I'll have to get sad because we're so far away from getting it. Okay, we're pretty close on our max movement here, so I think we're good. Oh shoot, we were still mapping. Gosh darn it. Why do I do these things? At least it seems like it shifted everything over. So I can just shift everything back. Okay. Why is the... Why is the... Oh, I see. Hang on. Because it should have a room to the east. There we go. Alright, off we are. Let's try this again. We're gonna go east and then back west. Okay. That seems consistently a point of reference we can use. We're gonna go north and back south. Again, consistent. Seems consistent. Okay, so the 4 cardinal directions from the mountaintop are at least present in all locations. Now, the real worry is when we start going out further. Yep. Mother Hubbard. We have another Ear and Dam sewer scenario. So the location we're in now, we can go down. You aren't flying. Well, then fly. Fly, you fools! I'm wondering if 1874 here isn't actually 1854. It is. Good, good. which means, for some crazy reason, going east here puts us here, which is actually here, I think. And we'll go ahead and mark that accordingly. Yeah. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, shoot. Now where are we? Okay, not sure why that happened. Wait, why is it sticking us down here in 1870? What? We're going south. 1854 should link to 1872. It does. Why is it sticking us in 1870? Is the name of the room funny? No, we're just in the clouds. It really doesn't want to put us there. I don't know why. Well, at least we know this is how it works. There must be something causing this. It's driving me nuts. Well, let's just try expanding this area. Okay, that seems to line up at least. What about this? That also seems to line up. Weird. Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay, it looks like this wrapped around back to 1871. Oh, that is going to make for a confusing map. Okay, good enough. It still does not want to put us in 1870. Pardon me, 1872. I don't know why. Oh, I just figured it out. Those are two different rooms, and they are... There's a problem. Hang on. I think we've got a merged room issue. What? What is going on? Okay, good. We're back here at least. There. That fixed that, at least. One mystery down. Man, I just wanted to find a floating city. Was that too much to ask? I just wanted to soar among the clouds, Daedalus. Come on. Why you gotta be like this? Okay, that seems consistent at least. It's so hard to tell, like, where anything is relative to other things, right? It's also so hard to fly up here. Wait, where are we? Oh my goodness. We're too tired. We just can't move, and we're somewhere weird again. Hang on, I'm just gonna pause the recording. I'll be back when we've got full movement. Okay, guys. Well, we're back. I've given it like 40 minutes, maybe even longer. I've been sitting here trying to figure this out. I think we both know how insidious this mapping is going to be, and I'm not even finished. So I think I'm going to call it quits there for today. When we come back, I'm going to probably have all this fixed up, because this is ridiculous. I kind of appreciate maybe having to do this once in a place that is very specifically, like, defined as the Gauntlet of the Madness or something, you know, like, or the Trial of the Mirrors or something. But I don't know why Avendar keeps putting in random places that have just ridiculous mapping problems. I don't know how you would ever do this without a mapping program. Like, if you were doing this on pencil and paper, I have no clue how you would have the patience to map all this out. Otherwise, you're just left to randomly hit directions, which I'm sure would just get you nowhere. Anyway, yeah, when we get back, we'll, next week, we'll probably have all this finished and perhaps find out what the heck is at the top of this mountain, or above the mountain, I should say. At any rate, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, at least somewhat, watching the suffering of another individual, but thank you and have a good one.